Hello everybody, this is toysareruss, and for this Blokees quick figure review, I don't know what's taken me so long to get around to do this guy, to be honest, because he is one of my all-time favourite characters, and indeed one of my all-time favourite robot modes on any figure, to be honest. This is, of course, Generation 1 Shockwave. We've got another version of him here. I'm going to bring in a couple of other Blokees figures to give you an idea of size and scale as well, and of course I'm going to show you everything that comes with him, because again, with him, he's got quite a few things. So before we get started, I'd like to remind anybody who's not subscribed to the channel, if you'd like to hit that subscribe button for me now, please, and also to thank showz, because that's where these came from, and there's a direct link in the description for them if you'd like to get them for yourselves. So this is the box. He is part of Series 4. That is the cast of Series 4. In fact, this is probably one of the best sets, to be honest. I will do them all individually, so you will get to see them all. Tarn's very impressive. In fact, they all are. That is the full cast there, and the chase one, funnily enough, is one I'm definitely after. It is a metallic version of Shockwave himself. So yes, this is the Chinese box variants. The toys are exactly the same, the packaging's just slightly different. So of course you've got different language on it. You've got your Decepticon on one side, and that's a Decepticon as well, of course. There you go, so I'm wrong about that. And once again, there is your cast. But again, I want you to see the beautiful packaging. That's why I keep these boxes. They're reflective, they're shiny, and as I do keep saying, but it is true, they remind me of them stickers when I was a kid. These are officially licensed Hasbro and Takara figures, and that's why they can use their proper names. So here he is. If you don't know anything about these just yet, these are tiny little, I suppose they're model kits, to be honest. Oh, knocked everything over, but they are indeed so much fun to play with, because you build them up yourself, so a little bit like Lego, and because, as you can pretty much see, they're all ball and socket joints, they're just fun. They really are. The head, even with that restriction at the back, it'll still go all the way around. It can look up and down. As I say, it's on a ball and socket. The shoulders, you can see, are exactly the same. This one's only slightly restricted due to the hose, but you can go all the way around, and of course you can reattach that to there. There is a waist swivel as well. There's not normally any restrictions at all, but this is the first figure, of course, with the connecting hose, so there is a slightly different. He also comes with a different hand as well. They always come with closed fists, and they also come with open hands as well, but Shockwave has got of course is different. It's not even a hand, is it? It's like, I don't know what to call it, his different instrument, we'll call it, and of course his flat hand as well. The hips are ball and sockets. They'll kick forward, kick back, spin to the side. There's a swivel, there's a knee bend, there's ankle tilt rock. They are as articulate as you are going to get. But of course, the other thing is they do not transform. What he does come with, though, which is amazing, is this own little version of himself. So of course, if you grab some other Blokees figures, I've just got a couple of them here. If we pop this into Pink Prime's hand, you can see that he can now indeed wield Shockwave, but of course it will fit in any of their hands, any of the ones that you want. Oh, there's Beachcomber, but typically, as I said, had a gun in his hand. So this is a multifunctional working accessory. It's a bit like the 5mm ports with the mainline figures. With this, the fists and everything are the same, and of course you can see you can spin the wrist around as well. You can do that with Shockwave. Right, let's just line these up just to show you a few of them and how they look. This is just a standard figure, so what I mean by that is he doesn't have Beachcomber's not working either, the light up chest little mechanism either. He's just got well, he just looks as he is, as good as he is, I suppose. Right, let's move these out of the way. That is the what's the word I'm looking for, the comic book version, which we can't even fully see. Let me adjust the camera. There we go, now we can see him. So if you're wondering, I suppose, compared to other sized figures, there's your deluxe, and of course that is classed, I think he was classed as a Voyager, yeah, leader with all the extra bits. So he's a bit bigger. He's in between core and deluxe size. You can see what I mean, but again, just reminding you guys that he doesn't transform. So that's your core class, that's your deluxe class. Yeah, he's definitely around about that. Some deluxe figures obviously are much bigger, so that's what they sort of scale like. With regards to other figures, just in case you collect them, that's Iron Factory Legends scale. He is bigger than, about the same size, I think, looking at that, to be honest. If you wonder what that crashing was earlier, it was this guy. So let's show you him compared to a Generation 1 figure, and indeed another Generation 1 figure, because they both fell off making that noise. But to be honest, there's not much more to say about him apart from just very quickly showing you these are the little collector's card that he comes with. Again, This is the Chinese version. You still get Shockwave written in English, but then you get the Chinese writing underneath. These are like Pogs, they're fantastic. And you get the instructions, which again are industry standard for the one, but because you've got Snarl as a dinosaur, there's separate instructions for that as well. But I will be showing you all of these individually and indeed as a main or as a full collection video as well. So I'm just going to round it up by zooming in on him because he is simply fantastic. There he is, guys. That is your Blokees Season 4 Shockwave figure. Let me know what you think in the comments. Take care.